first master. And at this camp, he was teaching things like detoxification and eating what nature has given, quitting processed food. And trust me, I was like, no chance I'm going for all this. Honestly, I just wanted to pack my bags and run away from that place. But again, somehow, I don't know how, I stayed. And by the fourth day, the knowledge that he was sharing somehow started making sense to me. And I started to see my weight reducing, which had not come down even a gram since the past many years of my life. I saw it reducing in just a couple of days. So I thought, let's give it a try. Let me follow. और कुछ हो ना हो, weight तो कम होगा. So I came back home and I started following all the teachings that I had learned. Yes, it wasn't at all easy, but I was a committed girl and I thought that let me give this 3-4 months. But after 3-4 months, another plot twist happened. I got my blood tests done and guess what? A miracle had happened. I had no more thyroid problem. My TSH levels had come completely normal. My PCOD was gone. For the first time in my life, my menstrual cycles began to come regularly, which I'd never experienced growing up. My hair stopped falling, my skin fully cleared out, I reached my optimal weight, and since that day until today, I've not taken a single pill, a single medicine. I continue to live a healthy, happy life. I realized that simply by changing what I'm putting on my plate every day, my whole life transformed. For me, it was incredible to see how much the food we eat has the power to influence how we feel. Acha, now imagine a young girl who's just transformed her health. What do you think others around her would start doing? They would start coming and they would start asking me how I did it, what did I do? And while I was talking to them, I realized that so many of them were suffering from the same problems as me. They were stuck in the same cycle that I was in. I don't know, I just felt like it was my responsibility to share what I had received with them. When I had all the knowledge and I didn't share it, I felt somewhere selfish. That God has blessed me with such deep health wisdom, but if I don't share it with those who really need it, what good of a person am I? So then what? I started sharing the knowledge. And I realized that when someone got better, when their health got better, nothing in the world gave me more happiness than that. So I started learning about this health wisdom more and more. I locked myself in a room for 3 years and I just read books after books of my master, my master's master, my master's master's master, books even dating back to the 1800s. Then I traveled to different institutes around the world to learn more about health in California, in Florida. And while I was studying all of this, I just felt something was calling out to me to share this ancient wisdom in modern applicable terms. And that gave rise to Satvic movement, a health education platform which by the grace of God has transformed the lives of millions of people today. Today, for me and for everyone in the Satvic team, the mission that drives us, the reason that we've even created this challenge is because we truly don't want anyone to suffer the way we did. We simply want to do our bit in sharing what we have received with you so that you also can reach your ultimate health. So in this journey, I realized that there were 7 habits, 7 core habits to help anyone reach their ultimate health. And in this challenge, you will learn those 7 life-transforming habits, one at a time. These habits will be focused on 4 aspects of your health. Your body, that means your physical health. This will be our main area of focus in week 1 and in much of week 2. Your mind, which is your mental health, which we'll focus a lot on in week 2 and 3. And your heart, which constitutes your emotional health. And your soul, which focuses on your spiritual health. Without nourishing each of these 4 levels, true real health is not possible. So these 7 habits that you will learn are absolutely holistic. They focus on all 4 areas of your being. What exactly are these 7 life-changing habits? Well, I can't tell you that right now. You'll find out in the next 21 days. So that was a little bit about me and my journey, why I'm sitting here in front of you today. We'll move on to the second topic of our roadmap now. What is your ultimate health score? You may be wondering, what's the need for a health score? Well, if you don't know what your health score is right now, how will you be able to work towards improving it? So in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 12 parameters of health. By the end of this, you will know exactly where you stand in terms of your health today. Then 1 month later, you can even redo this test and see if you've been able to increase your score. Acha, why do we call this the ultimate health test? Because this test focuses on areas of your life that no CT scan, no blood test, no X-ray in the world can measure. So please take out your notebooks and your pens. We're going to begin with the health test now. So I'm going to show you 12 parameters and you can note down each parameter, and in front of it you have to mark yourself on a scale of 0 to 4. If you experience that parameter always, A stands for always, then give yourself a 4. If you experience it never, then give yourself a 0. If you experience it sometimes, which is the S, then give yourself a 2. And if you stand somewhere in between, then give yourself a 1 or a 3, depending on where you are at. So the first parameter is, my bowels get cleared in the morning every day without any force or external support. Which means that when you go to the bathroom in the morning, your stomach automatically gets cleared. Without any pressure, without any churn, without laxative, without drinking lots of water, without reading the newspaper. So if your stomach gets cleared every day, then select always. If not, then select never or sometimes, depending on where you are at, and give yourself a score between 0 to 4. While marking, please ensure that you mark what you have been experiencing in the last 2 weeks of your life. Achha, now maybe you're wondering, why is this even a marker of health? It sounds a bit weird. Well, because if you're not clearing your bowels every day, it means that the waste that was supposed to leave your body, exit your body, is staying up or building inside. And waste staying inside is the root cause of many diseases. Second marker, I am at my ideal weight. I do not have any excess weight, neither am I underweight. Now, whether you have excess weight or not, this I don't need to tell you. Those who have it very well know they do. So if you feel you are satisfied and happy with your weight, then choose 4. If you are a little away from your ideal weight, choose 2. If you are very far away, then choose 0. You can even choose 1 or 3 depending on where you are at. So see, if your stomach is getting properly cleared in the morning, waste is getting released out of your body every day, then you will automatically be in your ideal weight. Let's move to the third marker. I have clear skin. No acne or skin problems. If your skin is always clear, no acne, no skin problems, no rashes, give yourself a 4. If not, choose any of the other numbers. Now you may be wondering, what's the connection between my health and my skin? Look, your skin is a big detox channel for your body, which means that if there's waste, if there's toxins inside your body will try to release it out through your skin channel. Actually, your skin is a mirror for your internal body. It's a reflection for what's going on inside. So if your body is clean from inside, your skin will automatically glow and shine and be fully clean. Fourth parameter of good health. I feel highly energetic throughout the day. Do you feel energetic throughout the day? Do you feel excited to do your day's work, whether it's your study work, office work, or household work? Actually, Mother Nature has blessed you with so much energy that you can go on working from 5, 6 in the morning to 9, 10 in the night without even a break, a rest, or a nap. But you can only experience this kind of high energy when you are in your ultimate health. So, on most days of your month, if you have non stop energy to do your daily work, if you don't feel tired, lazy, lethargic, then choose 4. But if you keep yawning in the day, if you feel like falling back asleep when you wake up in the morning, then give yourself a lower score depending on where you're at. Also, everyone, please be honest while giving yourself these scores. These scores are only for you, nobody is watching. 5th parameter, I experience a strong sense of hunger 1 to 2 times a day. A healthy person should feel real hunger 1 to twice a day. Now you may be wondering, but what is real hunger? Now hunger is of 2 kinds, hunger of the tummy and hunger of the mind. Hunger of the tummy is that which asks you for something chatpata, for something salted, for something sweet every few hours. On the other hand, real hunger or hunger of the stomach is that which does not change depending on the food available. If some cut cucumber is kept in front of you without salt, masala, and if you feel like eating it, that is true hunger, real hunger of the stomach, asli bhook. So a healthy person feels asli bhook, real hunger, 1 to 2 a day. Because hunger indicates that digestion is happening well. That your previous meal was properly digested and eliminated, and that's why you feel hungry. So if you feel real hunger, पेट में वो गुड़ वाली भूख लगती है, 1 or 2 a day, give yourself a 4. But if you feel like your stomach is always full, you feel heavy all the time, you never experience true hunger, give yourself a lower score depending on where you're at. Number 6. So there are 12 in total. We've already covered half. This one is, I experience deep sleep at night. When you lie down in the bed at night, how long does it take you to fall asleep? If you are able to fall asleep within 5 minutes of your head touching your pillow and your eyes open directly in the morning, give yourself a 4. On the other hand, if you're not able to fall asleep for a long time after getting into bed, you have to scroll on your phone, or you have to watch videos to get sleep, or if you keep waking up again and again in the middle of the night, then give yourself a lower score. What is true deep sleep? Ask a baby. If a baby is sleeping on the sofa and you transfer him to the bed in the middle of the night, when will he find out that he was shifted? In the morning, yes. Now our sleep cannot become so deep like a baby, but at least our sleep as adults should be so deep that even if the fan or the AC goes off at night, you find out directly in the morning. The 7th parameter of ultimate health, I experience no pain in any part of my body. If you're able to move effortlessly, without any pain, while standing up, sitting down, while running, walking, no part of your body calls out for your attention, give yourself a 4. But on the other hand, if you experience any kind of pain in your body parts, your shoulders, your back, your neck, your joints, your knees, then give yourself a lower score. You may have met many people in your life who are always experiencing some or the other discomfort in their body. कभी यहाँ दर्द हो रहा है, तो कभी यहाँ दर्द हो रहा है, तो कभी यहाँ दर्द हो रहा है. Those people would fall under the 0 score. On the other hand, if your body is light and comfortable throughout the day, no part of your body demands your attention, then give yourself a 4. Next, I feel a general sense of joy and find myself smiling and laughing at many occasions during the day. How often do you catch yourself smiling in the day? How often do you openly laugh? How often do you experience joy? Think about the last 3 days. Have you had a hearty laugh? Or have you really smiled? Have you been feeling joy in your heart? If you often laugh, if you smile at small things, give yourself a 4. But if you're too stiff, मुंह हमेशा फूला फूला सा रहता है, आप खुल के हंसते ही नहीं हो, always very serious, not even enjoying the simple joys of life, then give yourself a lower score depending on where you are at. Next, I wake up every morning with excitement, looking forward to the day. How often do you feel excited to get out of bed in the morning? How often do you feel, oh wow, a new day, I can't wait to start my day? If that's the case, mark a 4. Or if you feel, another day, I don't want to do this again, I wish I can just sleep for longer. If that's the case, mark a lower score depending on where you are at. Number 10. I am able to easily let go of the unpleasant things that happen to me. Assume that someone makes a remark on you. They say something that you don't like. Someone says that you should have dressed better, or someone says that something behind your back. आप उसके बारे में सोचते रहते हो बार 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 1, 2, 3 दिन बाद, या उसको 10-15 मिनट में भूल के लाइफ में आगे बढ़ पाते हो? Are you able to forget it, let go, or you keep thinking about it again and again? Your wife or your mother prepares a dish for you that you don't like. How easily are you able to let go of that? Someone betrays you or doesn't live up to your expectations. Someone forgets your birthday, your anniversary. How do you feel about it after 2-3 days? Are you able to easily let go and forget about it? Or do you keep thinking about it again and again, overthinking, going into circles? Basically, how often are you able to let go of small, trivial things? If you are able to easily, then mark a 4. If you are not, give yourself a lower score. 11th parameter of ultimate health. My mind is stable. It's not easy for someone to make me angry or annoyed. When was the last time you shouted at someone, or you scolded someone, or you lost your temper? How often do you remain calm? Or do you just lose it and give them a mouthful? See, there are 2 kinds of people, reactive or responsive. Reactive, something unpleasant happens and they suddenly burst. But responsive, their mind is stable. They don't respond immediately. There's a gap between the outside stimulus and their response, and they're able to remain calm and respond thoughtfully. Which way do you lean? If you react or get angry easily, give yourself a lower score. If not, give yourself a higher score. But just be honest. Last parameter of ultimate health. I feel genuine love for my close family and friends. Whether it's your wife, your husband, your kids, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your teachers. In your relationships, do you feel true, genuine love in the heart? Or is it that you superficially show love, but inside it's all hollow? See, I know this can be a little confusing. Let's take some examples. How do you know it's not genuine? If you find yourself saying things behind their back, if you find yourself even a slight bit jealous when they achieve some massive success, if you have to think 10 times before saying anything to them, it means it may not be genuine love. So mark yourself accordingly. For this one, it's really hard to be at a 4. Alright, so those are the 12 parameters of ultimate health. Now, please total your score. You have 30 seconds to add up your score. Now that you've added up your score, let's see what it means. If your score came between 0 to 24, it means that you have low health right now. You need to take charge fast and increase your health score. If you got between 25 to 36, then it means you're in average health right now. There's still a lot of scope to increase your health level and feel much more amazing in life than you do right now. If you got between 37 to 44, it means that you're in great health. And just by changing a few more things in your life, you can reach ultimate peak health where you'll feel even more energy, even more mental clarity, even better. And if you got a score between 45 to 48, my friend, you are in your ultimate health. So now why? Why even aim for ultimate health? Because in your ultimate health, you have a clean body, you are free of any sort of chronic lifestyle diseases, you're in your ideal weight, and thus an everlasting feeling of lightness is felt in your body. You have radiant, glowing, clear skin, you have tons of energy, you have deep sleep, you have experienced real strong hunger, you have no pain in any part of your body, you feel joy and laughter, you have excitement for each day, you have the ability to easily let go, you have a calm mind even in chaos, and you have genuine love in relationships. These are the 12 symptoms you experience after following the teachings of this 21-day program. And people who are in their ultimate health can operate at levels far above most of the human population. They can finish the same task in half the time because their body is so full of energy and their mind is so clear. People in their ultimate health can operate at speeds which most humans can't even think about. Now I want to ask you, are you interested in moving towards ultimate health, reaching your ultimate health? Do you want to make the most of your time on this planet Earth? I would like you to close your eyes. Trust me, just close your eyes. You want to reach your peak health. But guess what? Through this 21-day journey, there will be many obstacles that may come in your way. Your family may not support you. There may be distractions coming your way through friends, social media, not allowing you to attend the sessions. Or maybe your own mind creates obstacles by saying, I'm so tired today, let's miss the session. So obstacles will be many. But I want to ask you, what is that one reason you have joined? What is that one reason you can remind yourself of whenever an obstacle appears? Your reason may be you wanting to reverse a health problem, maybe wanting to be able to breathe better, or get rid of that skin problem that's been troubling you for a long time. Or have you been asked to take medicines for the rest of your life and your reason for joining may simply be to find a way out of this cycle? Or is your reason simply to lose that excess weight and fit into those old clothes? I don't know what your reason for joining is, but you need to find your reason, which made you click on that register now button for this challenge. And that reason will be unique to you. But I want you to take a peek deep within. What are you wanting to achieve by completing this challenge? Now you may open your eyes. Please grab a sheet of paper. If you have a notebook or diary, then please turn to a fresh page. You have to write this. I, your name, from your city, commit to completing the Ultimate Health Challenge because I want to, your reason. So for example, if it were me writing it, I would write, I, Subha Saraf, from Gurgaon, commit to completing the Ultimate Health Challenge because I want to get rid of my diabetes or my thyroid or my hair fall problem, or I want to get rid of the fogginess in my mind. I think you understand what I mean. Basically, you have to write this, and there should be a reason that really inspires you. When you feel low or when you feel like giving up anytime in the next 21 days, this should be the reason which makes you stick. After that, write my current health score is, and then you can write whatever your health score today is that you just took. in the ultimate health test. By the 21st day, I want to increase it to, and then you write whatever your target health score is just by the 21st day of this course. So I hope this activity is clear. We'll take 1 minute for you to make this note. So now you've taken the ultimate health test, you know what your score is, and you're also highly motivated to increase your score. And through these 21 days, our motive is to make you reach your target health score. But hang on, how often do you watch some motivating video online or on YouTube and forget about it a few days later? You really believe in your heart that what the other person is saying is right, but the very next moment you find yourself doing exactly the opposite thing. Does it happen to you? Well, it happens to all of us. But, my friends, this course is different. This course is not at all meant to be a series of motivational talks that you listen and just forget. No, and to understand this better, I want to share with you a story. I heard this story a couple of years ago and it really stuck with me. It's called The Story of the Three Statues. Here it goes. One day there was a king and a sculptor visited his court. He had with him 3 beautifully sculpted human statues. The statues looked exactly the same. They had the same color, they were made using the same material, and they were even the same size. And yet the sculptor said that one of them costed 500. The second one was 50,000 and the third one he said was 5 lakh. The king was shocked. Why such different prices when all 3 statues looked exactly the same? Everyone in the palace was really confused. The king asked his minister to come to the court to find out why there was such a big price difference between the 3 statues. The first minister came and looked at the statues from all angles. He checked the color, the material, the curves, the edges, but there was no difference whatsoever. The 3 statues looked exactly the same. The nose, the lips, the ears, the hair, the dress all had exactly the same curves, exactly the same features. The king got even more confused. He called minister after minister to check the 3 statues to understand why such a big price difference. But all the ministers who came were equally bewildered, and the king was getting more and more frustrated. Finally, the king called his best and most talented minister, whose name was Rama, and asked Rama to inspect why the price difference. Rama said he needed some time to inspect the statues before he could give his opinion, and the king agreed. Rama carried out a detailed inspection of the 3 statues, but even he couldn't find any difference between the 3 statues. Rama was confused. He was considered the most intelligent minister in the palace, and yet even he couldn't figure out why the price difference. He thought and thought and thought. He scratched his head thinking what could be the reason that all 3 statues had such a different worth. After some time, Rama curiously called for 3 marbles. These were bright red looking marbles. All the ministers, the king, the sculptor were watching him carefully do what he was about to do. Rama took the first marble and put it in the ear of the first statue. And to his surprise, that same marble came out of the statue's other ear. Then Rama took the second marble and he put it in the second statue's ear. And to his surprise, that marble came out of that statue's mouth. Now Rama was a little confused. Then he took the third marble and he put it in the third statue's ear. And this time, the marble vanished inside the statue. Rama was surprised. He had found the answer. Now he knew why the three statues had such different prices. He announced to the king, "This, my lord, is the best of the three statues." The sculptor who had created the three statues bowed down to Rama and said, "Yes, he is right." The sculptor congratulated Rama. But the king was still confused. He wanted an explanation. "Tell us, Rama, how have you come to this conclusion?" the king said. Then Rama said, "My lord, you saw when I put the marble in the first statue's ear, it came out of his other ear," indicating a man who hears, but all that he hears is lost through the other ear. एक कान से सुना, दूसरे कान से निकाल दिया. Not a good quality at all. That's why this statue has the least worth. When I did the same thing with the second statue, the marble came out of his mouth. This is symbolic of a man who listens and even speaks out whatever he has heard. He goes and talks about everything he has learned, tells all his friends and associates, but he does not take anything in, never applies it to his life. Not a good quality also. So this too is a quality of an inferior man. But when I put the marble in the third statue's ear, it vanished. So this statue is symbolic of a man who digests what he hears. He absorbs it completely, takes it in and makes it a part of his being. Obviously, he is the most superior of the three, without a doubt. The king was highly impressed with Rama's wisdom. He hugged him with love and pride, and all the ministers celebrated in joy. Each one of us has a lesson to learn from this story. For the next 21 days, you will come here, you will gain lots of knowledge, and you will have a choice which statue you want to be. The first statue. You will listen to everything, but after a couple of days, you remember nothing. एक कान से सुना, दूसरे कान से बाहर. Or do you want to be like the second statue? You listen to everything attentively. You even talk about it to everyone. "Oh, I am attending this Satvic movement's workshop, Ultimate Health Challenge. Very beautiful, very good session, very good knowledge." But when it comes to applying it to your life, zero. And then there's the third kind. Whatever you learn, you internalize it, you absorb it, you fully imbibe it. And that allows you to really make it a part of your life, to actually put it into practice in your life, and thus gain the maximum benefit. So you tell me, which statue do you want to be like? If your answer was of the third statue, then come, let's understand how to internalize what you learned. There are just two things you need to do if you really want this challenge to make a difference to your life. Number one, make notes of each session. In order to be able to make notes, the first thing that you need to do before even making notes is you need to create a dedicated desk. So how you are absorbing and receiving these sessions, what is your posture while you are sitting right now, that greatly affects how much you learn, how much you receive, thus how much you implement, and thus how much benefit you gain from this workshop. So if you listen to these sessions in a posture like this, what do you think? Will you be able to gain much benefit? No. What about this? If you're lying on your bed or relaxing on the couch with the TV switched on, well, it clearly shows that you're not serious about your learning and your health. What about this, on the other hand? Yes, this is the right way. Give these sessions and your health the seriousness that it deserves. Create a study desk where you can sit on a desk and a chair with a straight back, with an erect posture. Your desk should be your sacred space, a space that you have reserved for your personal development. And keep this desk clutter-free and fully tidy. While these sessions are going on, please turn off all distractions. See, it's best to attend these sessions from a laptop, that way you get the best experience. But in case you don't have a laptop, you can also use a phone. If you're using a laptop, then just make sure that your phone is on airplane mode so that you're not disturbed by every notification. So the time that you're attending these sessions should be your zero distraction hour. Once you have created your dedicated desk, you have created a clutter-free space from where you'll attend these sessions, then create a notebook for yourself. Make sure you use a dedicated notebook and not some old notebook or diary which is already half full. This is a new journey you're going to begin, right? So give it that fresh start and give your notebook a name. Call it your ultimate health journal. See, the more active you are in the sessions, the better, the faster, and the more you will learn. In your ultimate health journal, make notes of all the important points. If someone had to make notes of the session till now, this is how it would look like. If you make detailed notes, by the end of this challenge, you'll have your own book, your own health guide, which you can keep referring to, keep coming back to as your health manual. So these are some examples of notes from our previous UHC participants. If you prefer to type your notes rather than to write, then you can also make your notes digitally, something like this. One great app to make digital notes is Evernote. It's my favorite app. You can even download it for free. So note making is the first way to internalize what you learn. Please don't just be a spectator during these sessions, but an active learner. Acha, why are we asking you to make notes? Because a human mind does not learn as much by consumption as it does by creation. See, this is an ideal scenario. It's not like if you don't make notes, you won't gain benefit. You will still gain lots of benefit. What I'm sharing with you is to maximize the benefit you gain from this challenge. What do you think is the second and the most important way to gain benefit from this course, to internalize what you learned? Well, it is to complete the daily challenge. You see, every day we're going to meet for about an hour. A whole session will build up to a daily challenge, which I will share with you. This challenge will involve changing something in your home, in your kitchen, or in your life. These challenges are meant for you to actually implement the teachings from the sessions. So if you ask me, how much does doing the daily challenge even account for? Well, 40% benefit you can gain from this program if you attend all the sessions. But the remaining 60% you will gain only by completing the daily challenge that we will announce at the end of each session. So if you ask me, Subha, just tell me now, what is my commitment for these next 21 days? Well, two things. First, attend all sessions. And number two, complete the daily challenges. That's it. That's all that I need from your side till the end of this challenge. So yes, these are the two ways you can internalize whatever you learn. They look simple, but trust me, they make all the difference whether you forget or you actually gain benefit. So now I know some of you may be curious, what is the daily challenge for today? So today's daily challenge is a simple one. It's your first day, so we've purposely kept it simple for you today. You have to create a dedicated, clutter-free desk for the next 21 days. You could use your study desk, or if you don't have that, you could choose your dining table even for this, that's okay. But make sure it's clutter-free and there's not too many distractions around that area where your study desk is. Then get a new notebook and call it your ultimate health journal. And post a photo showing both your desk and your journal on the Ultimate Health group by today. What's this Ultimate Health group? Well, it's the best part of this challenge. It's the place where all the activity, all the interaction, all the fun is going to happen. So join the Ultimate Health group to interact with others taking this course with you right now. On this group, you'll be able to ask each other questions, answer each other's questions, inspire each other, and meet a beautiful community of like-minded people. Also, join this group to post photos of your completed daily challenges. Also on this group, you will receive important announcements from the Satvic team. Any links, any handouts, any updates, we'll be sharing with you on this group. Acha, this group is also the place where I get to see what you're up to and personally comment and interact with you. So the link to join this group is already on the dashboard. You must have also received the link to join this group along with your registration message, and we'll send it to you once again right after this session, just in case. This group is a safe space. You can freely post your messages, your photos, your videos, and only those who are attending the Ultimate Health Challenge this batch will be allowed to join that group. So make the most of this group, join it as soon as possible, and post a photo of showing you completed your daily challenge on the Ultimate Health group by today. Before we conclude, please note 3 very important points. First, this Ultimate Health Facebook group is our only official group for the challenge, and we strongly recommend that you do not join any unofficial groups on Telegram or WhatsApp. Point number 2, if you don't have Facebook, please create a new account just for this challenge. I know that many of us don't use Facebook these days, but just for these 21 days, create a new account, join the group, be a part of it, and after this challenge, you can delete your Facebook account, no problem. But I don't want you to miss out on all the fun and the interaction that takes place on Facebook. And point number 3, this is very important. Please do not ask us for recordings for any of the sessions. It is our humble request that please try your level best to not miss any sessions and to join all the sessions on time so that you don't miss any part of the session. I hope these 3 points are clear for you. With that, we have completed the roadmap for day 1 of the Ultimate Health Challenge. Did anyone notice that tiny little car going with us at the bottom? Well, it's going to be with us every day. So, quick preview for tomorrow. Tomorrow we will begin with our first habit of the UHC. You will learn the most powerful way to detoxify your body. No, it's not 16-hour fasting, it's not wet pack, it's not enema. What do you think it is then? Well, you will find out tomorrow. And yes, tomorrow's session will also start at the same time as today's session. Also, our dearest health educator Himadri will be co-leading the sessions with me from tomorrow. Himadri is a beautiful, dynamic health educator from Jaipur, and she's been a part of the Satvic team since a long time. Her style is quite different to mine. She'll make you laugh, enjoy, have lots of fun in the next 21 days. Moving to the quote for the day. Our body was given to us by Mother Nature, and soon we will return it back to her. In the time we have, let's keep it healthy, bustling with energy and vitality. With that, Satvic Movement signing off day 1. I will see you tomorrow.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले आशाएं, खिले दिल की उम्मीदें, हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। अपने संग तुझको वहाँ जन्नत से